right, and the video is live. Okay, so this is gonna be a video of a little grounding, centering, morning routine that you can do every morning ideally. Before you start hustling and bustling throughout the day, just a little bit of mindfulness, a little bit of movement. So you're gonna come to standing. Your feet are gonna be about hips width distance with your feet. Draw your shoulders back. Take a deep breath in and close your eyes. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Feel your weight into your legs. Feel the floor underneath you. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Then just feel your feet. Draw your shoulders back. Spread across the collarbones. Angle your palms slightly forward. Draw your chin in, lengthen through the top of the head. Allow the breath to fill up the belly. And draw out. Again, keep feeling into the earth. Noticing the stability in the ground. And then play with your weight. Maybe it comes a little bit back, a little bit forward, a little bit side to side. You just shift a little bit until you find the center. You draw your pelvis forward, so your tailbone is lengthening down towards the back of the heels. Then on your inhale, you're gonna bring your arms up. Bring the hands together. And then exhale, draw over towards the right, rooting down through the left foot. In breath draws you through the center. Out breath draws you over towards the left. You can go in either side to start, doesn't really matter. Draw yourself up. Interweave the fingers and flip the palms. Reach, draw the pelvis forward, spread through the hands. Then exhale, bring the hands down, open to gentle back bend. And then exhale, round the upper body. Stability through the legs. Inhale, draw the arms back up. Exhale, draw a line down the center and bow the head. Release the arms, feel the ground again. Soften the shoulders, spread across the collarbones. Again, inhale, bring the arms up. This time start just by interweaving the fingers, flip the palms, draw the shoulders back, reach up to the center of the hand. Exhale, draw to the right. Inhale through the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands together. Bow the head. Okay, from here you're gonna come into some dynamic movements. You're gonna bring your hands under your hips, separate the feet wider than the hips. These might feel ridiculous, but they're fantastic, so you need to do them on the regular. Just simple hip circles, drawing out and around, working into the major joints of the body. Yoga has a lot of linear movements, going straight forward and back. So it's important to interject these little fluid, circular movements, more water type of movement. Flip the other way. So we're opening up the body, releasing anything that's holding on there. It's going to improve digestion. So it's just going to open up your hips in a way that allows you to move more intuitively in your body rather than just kind of following into the stiff patterns you already have. Okay, draw yourself to neutral. Let your arms hang. You're going to go into some rotation now. You literally just allow the arms to move. You twist from the center of the hips. Your attention is rooting into the ground. In traditional Chinese medicine, it would be your dantian, which is like 2 inches lower than your abdomen. That's your center of power. Just move from. You gotta allow yourself to be a little bit kid-like. Just moving, let the arms flop, get the shoulders open. Okay, release, go back neutral. Again, bring the feet a little bit closer now. You're gonna go to simple calf raises just to send blood through the knee to activate the leg. So from the side view, you don't need a side view, but from the side view, this is what it looks like. Draw yourself up, down. You literally just draw yourself up and down. You can allow the heels to bounce a little bit. It's probably super loud for my neighbors, so I'm not gonna allow my heels to bounce. I'm gonna control it, but it's okay if you do. Draw yourself up and down. And it really depends on how strong your calves are and how much walking you do. I can do 30 or 40 and not feel too much. So you have to go at a number that is appropriate for you. Okay, once these start to get toasty, you're gonna do about 20 slow squats. And these aren't like trying to rep out a ton of squats. I'm trying to like, yeah, get my legs. Like you're trying to send blood through your legs and stability through the lower part of the body. You're just trying to build stability in the lower part of the body. So you inhale, bring yourself back. Exhale, drive the hips forward. Inhale, exhale. You want like 15 to 20. Just warming up the legs. Maybe you go deeper. Depends on your knees, depends on your hips and ankles. With these throughout the day, you can do this pretty much anytime. Okay. Hands are gonna come to the hips. You're gonna draw the shoulders back. The back's gonna stay razor sharp, super straight. You're gonna go into some good mornings. So the feet are gonna come. I like to bring my feet almost together. Then you lengthen yourself out, like you're looking over the edge of a cliff. You exhale, you draw the hips forward, shoulders back. So it's a pairing of two actions. It's driving the hips forward as you roll the shoulders back and work the back. So it's inhaling out, exhale. Again, 15 to 20. If you wanted to add on and make this a little bit more challenging, exhale, inhale, use the arms. If you want it even farther, arms up overhead. And you can't let the spine round. You're really trying to stay stable. Biceps by the ears. Come back to the squat. Do an intuitive number of squats here. Something over 10, probably under 30. Then you're gonna bring yourself all the way down. We're gonna transition to the floor. Starting here, child's pose. All right, we are gonna be transitioning down to the floor. And chakras and Shiva. So like if you're like, oh, woo, yeah, you know, okay. Starting in child's pose, toes together, knees wide, sink the chest down between the thighs, find space. Finding space would be the operative phrase here. You're really trying to allow the body to just descend. You could start the morning this way, you could start with the standing sequence, either way. Depends what you need. Have enough space so that torso can splay between the legs. You're allowing some room for the low back to open, the heels and the hips are trying to connect. It's okay if they don't. Reach out to the arms, plug the arm bones into the shoulders, draw the shoulders down the back, spread through the palms, engage the fingers a little bit, feel the ground. You're going to take 4 or 5 breaths here. It's easy to want to rush through these morning sequences, but when you routinely rush through your morning routine, it becomes very easy to have the rest of your day be very rushing. No one wants that. So try to be mindful of it. I do it often, but it's something I try to remind myself of to Be attentive towards. You're gonna draw yourself to hands and knees, all fours. You're just gonna start with some spinal articulation. So on the inhale, you draw yourself forward. On the exhale, you round the back, you draw the navel in towards the spine, the chin to the chest, spread the upper back. Inhale, you draw yourself forward through the gate of the shoulders. Exhale, you press up and around. You just flow through cat and cow pose. Inhaling and exhaling. Doing as many rounds as feels right. This is something that I've had teachers draw me through for 5-10 minutes. It really starts to open up the more you do it. You'll just keep finding more pockets of tension. Through 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, you might find you're not really going very deep. Then you decide to put a little bit more energy, a little bit more effort into it. And you can really start to draw the contraction, the extension, the contraction. Maybe you flip the palms and you stretch the flexors of the hand, into the forearms. So you can go for as long as feels right. And then I like to always be very intuitive. Start to move a little less linear and start to move in kind of elliptical circular motions. So you inhale, you still draw up, and then you exhale, you come over towards the side. You sink the hips down towards child's. Draw up, over, circling the neck, sinking down, inhaling, exhaling. It's a really good way of opening up the spine before your day. But you gotta go the other way, so you flip the direction. You just flow into the legs, settling the body here. At the same time as you settle, you're opening it up gently, with compassion, with breath. You're not forcing it into deep movements. Okay. Come to all fours again. Keep the hips stacked over the knees. Slide the hands forward. Send the chest down towards the floor. Open up the chest. Heart opening pose, Anahatasana. It's that green chakra behind us. Yep. Just checking. Okay. So this has been a little linear, drawing down the middle. So you're going to change it by rotating. You're going to draw yourself up. You're going to start threading the arms. The left hand's going to root. Right arm reaches up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, you draw it up. Exhale, you thread it through. Inhaling up. Exhaling through. This is the last time. You're going to draw the arm up. You're going to extend the right leg out behind you. Draw this left leg out like a kickstand. And bring the arm forward. Oh, big old side stretch. You can't see from this angle. It's going to look like this. Up and over. You take 4 or 5 breaths here. You draw back. You come to neutral, and you come to the other side. Inhale, you reach the left arm up. Exhale, you thread it through. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, thread through. Inhale up. Exhale through. Inhale up. Let's do one more. Exhaling through. Stretch it out. And then when you feel you've gotten that, you extend the left leg back. Left arm comes up over the head. You stretch to the side body. So you want to drive the hips forward so they don't just jut out behind you. You draw them forward and you think about spiraling the chest up towards the sky as you externally rotate the right arm. Just plugging into the ground with some strength. Reach the arm up, come back to neutral, bring the toes together, widen the knees, sink to child's pose. We're gonna come through one of my favorite therapeutic sequences. I'm gonna show it from the front, then from the side. You're gonna inhale, draw yourself through cow. Exhale, you tuck the toes, you press it up and back, downward facing dog. You can take as many breaths as you feel you need here, but if you're gonna go right through, you drop the knees, you reach back forward. You exhale down. This can be one breath per movement type of thing. You inhale forward. You exhale, press it up and back. You inhale forward. You exhale down. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. So you do 4 or 5 rounds like that. When you feel you've had enough, you're going to draw yourself up and you're going to step one leg forward. I'm choosing my left. It's going to be opposite for you. Okay, you're planting this right leg into the ground. I'm pressing the top of my shin down. The top of the foot is coming down to the floor really strongly, so it's active through this leg. You're trying to lengthen this hip flexor. The spine should stay upright. Lots of people dump like this. I want to keep it upright. Okay, I'll show you from this angle actually. Okay, so that top right foot is pressing into the ground. Inhale yourself up, arms tall. Exhale, sink forward. Keep the body upright as much as it can be. Inhale up. Exhale, sink. Inhale up. Exhale, sink. Inhale up. Exhale, sink. Find the depth now. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Drop the left arm. Reach the right arm over. Find this extension. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spiral the right arm down. Bring the left arm up to the sky. You're going like this now. Opening. Then you exhale. Bring the left hand down. Come back to child's pose. Pause between sides. Draw yourself forward. Step the right leg. Inhale yourself up. Exhale, you sink forward. Inhale, you draw up. Exhale, sink. So the arms can be right here. They don't have to be doing anything. I like to be a little creative with my arms and add in more things, but you don't have to. If you'd like to add something, here's a nice little thing you can do. Draw yourself forward. Exhale the arms down. Inhale, rotate the palms back, thumbs down. Exhale, press forward, round the upper back. Inhale, draw tall towards the sky. Exhale, sink. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink. Inhale, open. Go as many times as you want. For brevity's sake, left hand comes down, right arm comes up. Reach and twist, breathe. Then you exhale, you come back to child's pose. Okay, so you spend some time here. And that could be it. You could draw yourself into a little kneeling meditative stance. Just pause for your day. I always like to warm up my ankles a little bit before I move. So my hands come in front of my knees, tuck my toes, lift up, back, down, out, down, out, and I come up. And go out my day. Have a good one.